Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Marcelo. He's pretty much a defender in name alone, to be honest, because his biggest contributions always seem to come at the other end of the pitch. He's great at controlling the ball when under pressure and seems to have a great knack for finding that half a yard to dig out a cross. He's got a decent shot too, so his teammates will be looking to bring him into play at every opportunity, I would think.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And he shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Vitinha. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And they've got rid. Passes short and sharp. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Luis Suarez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Suarez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's delightful. Neymar.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
England do have a chance to counter here. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Howson. England, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And it's made its way to him. Bale has the space to scheme. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Stojkovic did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's intervened well there. Vitinha is the team's great visionary. No, he refuses to take the bait. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Tries to get it clear. Oh, this looks sharp. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Flamengo definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. Neymar going forward. Looking to play him in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Guardiola. Serginho. Very nearly half an hour gone here. He won't be happy with that one. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And it's Marcelo. Neymar. Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass...
And the shot! And again! No, he didn't quite meet it right. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. No, he's just misjudged that one. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Moved on forwards. Tries to play it through, and he welcomes it in. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zambrotta. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's there to clear it. Flamengo are looking to go forward now. Koundé cuts it out. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
England really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. That gets us going once more. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a really well-measured ball. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Stojkovic. And that's been intercepted. And it's Luis Suarez. To Guardiola. Neymar. Played out wide. Serginho. And he's managed to get free. And it's pulled. He's rising! It's a loose ball. And he's straight offside. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's beaten the last man. Neymar, it's Neymar! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's only too happy to take... Shot a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Vitinha. That's been cut out, well played. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's got away. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Zambrota, he has found the way through. Seedorf. Van Bouten deals with that comfortably. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. England are down to 10 men.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And it's Neymar. Guardiola. And Neymar.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Stojkovic thinks about the shot. That has ended up in no man's land. Played out towards the right wing. Delivers the ball. Gets his head on it! He's done very well to get to that.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
England have their second corner now.
Camisa 9, camisa 16, camisa 11, Neymar, camisa 23, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 13, camisa 7, camisa 19, camisa 15, camisa 5.
Flamengo have the chance to go the other way.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Koundé getting this one clear. Kimmich. Looking for a... Can he finish? Well taken goal. Finally the breakthrough.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to...
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former.
On it!
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Zambrota. And here's Yamal. And here's Lopez. Marquez does well not to be outdone there. Koundé does well to get it back. And it's Seedorf. Great ball and it's chance for a shot! And there's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
It's starting to look very interesting, this. Chance! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Spread it left. Time added on, 4 minutes. Yamal. This is a promising build-up. Zambrota. And this is Ronaldo. He is through here. Delivered across. And that has been cleared. And that's it. England have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Yamal taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
England really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result.